SOC 2 is one of the most popular information security standards in the world. But popular didn't mean easy, and for a long time, the manual approach to SOC 2, with screenshots, follow-ups, and last-minute auditor requests, was often the only choice for most companies. Companies who got SOC 2 compliant this way often spent months or years and up to hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to get certified. For those who've lived through it, it felt like hell. And that's exactly why SOC 2 automation has become one of the fastest growing categories in compliance. Regardless of the route you take, SOC 2 simply isn't optional anymore for software. From vibe-coded to venture-backed, all kinds of software companies are asked for SOC 2 reports. And for, how long has SOC 2 been a thing? Years. Not being able to furnish one has meant that your sales cycle slowed to an absolute crawl. So given that, let's talk about SOC 2. Why SOC 2 used to be difficult, what SOC 2 automation is, what are its benefits, and how SOC 2 automation tools and platforms have democratized access to some of the best information security practices in the world. Let's start with why SOC 2 used to be difficult and what SOC 2 automation is. So what is SOC 2 automation? At its core, SOC 2 automation software replaces the manual grunt work of getting and staying compliant with, well, software. Where the old way meant spreadsheets, screenshots, and quarterly spot checks, modern SOC 2 automation platforms plug directly into your cloud stack, AWS, GitHub, Okta, your HRMS, your MDM, and pull evidence continuously, not once a year, not the week before an audit, all the time. Round-the-clock monitoring has several benefits, both for the companies that choose it and for their customers. SOC 2 automation allows you to map trust service criteria to controls, draft and distributing security policies, risk identification, scoring, and prioritization, access provisioning and deprovisioning, evidence collection across every tool in your stack, 24/7 control monitoring with real-time alerts, vendor risk reviews, audit-ready reporting. Basically, everything that used to eat 300 plus hours of your engineering team's time can run quietly in the background. Here are some benefits of SOC 2 automation. 1. Speed. The manual route to SOC 2 takes most companies 3 to 4 months of prep before the audit even starts. With the right SOC 2 automation platform, that prep window shrinks to weeks. Some companies cross the line in under a month. 2. Cost. The old way is expensive in ways most founders don't budget for. Consulting fees, auditor billable hours, and engineering time pulled away from product. The math tends to be lopsided enough that the ROI conversation is basically over before it starts. 3. Confidence. When you walk into an audit knowing your controls have been monitored every single day, not just sampled the week before, you walk in differently. No last-minute scrambles, no nasty surprises. Your dashboard tells you the answer before the auditor asks the question. What are the best SOC 2 automation tools and platforms? Now, not every SOC 2 automation platform is built the same, and the top SOC 2 automation platforms lists you'll find online don't always agree on the why. If you're evaluating SOC 2 automation tools, here's what I'd actually look for. Deep integrations across your cloud stack. The more of your tools it connects to, the less manual evidence you'll ever upload. Support for multiple frameworks, because you will need ISO 27001, HIPAA, or GDPR next. A common control framework, so evidence collected once satisfies multiple audits. True real-time monitoring, not daily syncs dressed up as continuous. And, the one most buyers skip, actual human expertise on the other end. Software alone doesn't get you compliant. Software plus a compliance lead who knows your industry does. You see, the industry's moved away from automation and certifications, and now focuses more on autonomy and trust, which is exactly how we built Sprinto. Sprinto helps companies leverage compliance automation across several frameworks: SOC 2, ISO 27001, ISO 42001, NIST CSF, 853, HIPAA, GDPR, and more, so that companies can get compliant faster, easier, and more inexpensively. Continuous monitoring via Sprinto's centralized dashboard means that you stay compliant too, all year round, not just during an audit cycle. To get started, download the SOC 2 checklist from the description, or visit sprinto.com and book a demo with our SOC 2 lead auditors using the link below. If you want to go deeper on SOC 2, the framework itself, evidence collection, picking auditors, the audit process, check out the playlist top right. And if you've got a SOC 2 horror story from the manual days, drop it in the comments. I'll read every single one. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye.